Hey guys, so my dad just gave me a call and he literally said to me on the phone that the steering on the Evo 6 has gone a bit funny. Now when someone says to me that the steering has gone a bit funny, it could mean a number of things. It is so vague. I mean, for example, the hydraulic system on the power steering could have gone a bit wrong. He could have hit a pothole where the alignment is completely out, or it could be something as simple as the tires losing a bit of pressure. Well, enough pressure for you to notice a difference anyways. So he's about half an hour's away at the moment, so I'm making my way there and he couldn't have called me at a better time. I'm currently stuck in traffic. It's about 4:30, so it's rush hour on a Friday evening and it's so hot and humid. The sun was out earlier and now it's hidden behind the clouds, and we even had a rainstorm over here in the UK as well. And for you guys who asked me about how's my shoulder, my neck after the crash, I'm feeling much better now, thank you. But anyways, let's make our way over to the car and see what's wrong with it. So I've picked up the Evo, I've swapped the DC5 with my dad, and he's literally given it to me the way it is. So have a look at the pressure. Well, you can look at the tire first. It doesn't look very flat, but look at the pressure. 15.5 PSI. After putting some air into that one passenger tire, the car seems completely fine. I mean, I'm even confident to put my foot down just a bit. Wait for the boost to come in. I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's wrong with it. But according to my dad, he did pump it up before he left. And then during the journey, he checked it again, the pressure went down a little bit. And then after, obviously, he gave me a call. So now we're gonna take it home. With the Evo now back at home, I've taken the wheel off and it's sitting over there. Now I found out why it was losing air. And for you guys, you can most probably see this as well. Have a look here. What do you guys notice? Yep, it's a stupid screw or nail, whatever you want to call it, in the side. And usually I can repair tires, but only if they're in the 3/4 of the tread. Now that is on the shoulder and you shouldn't repair that. It's pretty dangerous. So I called one of my friends. He has AD08Rs, which are very handy because obviously I get quite a lot of my tires from him. I'm not too sure if he wants me to mention his name, so I'll just say it's a big thank you to my friend. So I have the AD08R inside here, which I can show you guys. That's just sitting there. It's a 225/40/18, so that's gonna go on nicely. And just before I fit this on, I just want to say to the guy who commented saying that my garage is small, well, I'm sorry if your expectations are really high. I myself have never said that I'm rich or wealthy or my family's wealthy, and I never said that I have a massive garage. So whoever you are who said that my garage is small, I'm sorry that I can't fulfill your sort of expectations. So there we have it, guys. The new tire is on the rim. It's a real shame that it happened because it's so annoying when these screws go into your tire and you get a slow puncture. And then it's even worse when you get it in the shoulder where you can repair it. I've seen some people do it, but I definitely don't recommend you guys do that because the tire can explode. I've seen it happen to a lady once on a motorway. She was driving about 70, but luckily it was on the front and she was able to maintain control. But here it is. Just to show you guys, so obviously the new one is on the right, that's on the rim at the moment. Let's get rid of this sticker. Yeah, just to show you guys, this tire was literally fitted a couple 100 miles ago. Look at the depth there compared to the new one. Is very similar. It's a real shame because obviously that tire is a couple £100, or it's pretty expensive for that size anyways. So I hope that if any of you guys have screws or nails in your pockets, don't ever throw it on the floor. Please dispose of them carefully. Let's fit the tire back onto the car and then go for a test drive. With a new tire on, replacing the one with a puncture, I can safely enjoy this car once again. But the fuel consumption in this is just too much. I've done less than 10 miles and it's done almost a quarter tank. That is just way too much. And the harshness of this ride, it can't compensate for it. Even though have so much power in this, and it's so easy to drive. God, I don't think I could take this every day. So once again, the Evo is an amazing car to drive. I mean, 400 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive, the handling is always on point. I know you guys hardly get to see me driving this car, but purely because of the fuel consumption, I don't think I could take it out all the time. But it also looks so good as well. And I am back with the blue Integra Type R. This is so much better for a daily driver. I mean, the car is pretty much standard. The suspension is standard. Everything's just so much more comfortable. And just driving from A to B is a lot nicer. And especially the fuel as well. So anyways, let's jump inside, make our way home. Even though this is much slower than the Evo, but it's a lot of fun. That VTEC crossover is just so loud with that Grupp M, oh my god. And the heel and toe is just as on point as the S2000. This is just so much fun. But if I was to compare this with the Evo in terms of fun and drivability, it's a tough choice. I think I would still choose the Evo, because at the end of the day, it's just an awesome looking machine. And the amount of power it has, the delivery is just, oh, words can't describe it. But guys, this weekend I will be racing at Silverstone. We are doing the full GP layout in the Ginetta G40 car, so that's going to take a good 2-3 minutes to go around. Our cars are not exactly powerful. And in terms of my race car, since the crash at Snetterton, I was just spoken to Ben at Once a Race. He has told me that the car is being fixed as we speak, and it'll be ready for the Silverstone race. So this time I have booked myself on for Friday's practice. There's only 2 20-minute sessions, so a total of 40 minutes. It's not a great amount of time, but I suppose I can get used to the car on Silverstone and use the braking points. Whereas at Snetterton I was in the S2000, it was completely different once I jumped into Ginetta. And of course the engine blew, which I am still very sad about, don't get me wrong. It might seem like I'm happy all the time, but deep down I am pretty sad. So guys, don't forget to check out our website for up-to-date race reports, some merchandise if you are looking for it. And if you have any ideas in terms of t-shirt designs, either let me know or Crystal know. We both read all our emails and comments. So once again guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.